Hi, this is Christy Whitman. Welcome to the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And today I'm talking about balance. You know, finding balance in our life is so critical. It's critical to be able to have peace, to be able to manifest what we want, and to really have good fortune in our lives. Actually, on New Year's Eve when I was out with my husband, my parents bought us a night at a hotel while they took care of the kids. And I went to the spa. And at the spa, I was able to pick a card. And it was interesting because the card said, balance in life is rewarded with good fortune. And it's so true. Because if we're out of balance, if we're working too much, then sometimes our family life can be, affected. If we're focused too much on, our body and dieting and all that kind of stuff, maybe we're not focused on our finances or our relationships or even our spirituality. When we have too much emphasis on the 4% of us that's actually matter, remember everything's energy, the 4% of it that actually is cells, blood, bones, we're all focused on that too much and not focused on the rest of the 96% of us that is pure energy, pure potentiality, connected to all that is. We become out of balance. When we're focused on one thing and we don't have that balance in our life, we can become very disruptive, we can create a lot of drama in our life, we can become very restricted, have a lot of resistance, and of course, good fortune can't flow from that. So balance in life really is one of the keys to having good fortune. And finding that balance between connecting to the earthly world and the matter that we are and connecting with all that is, with the rest of you and the team that's behind the other side of the veil, that's going to create such a sense of calm and security and peace within yourself when you can find that balance. And one of the things to do to find that balance is meditation. Meditation is always great to be able to still your body, to get silent, and then to connect with the energy that you want to connect with. Connect with those beings that literally are on the other side of the veil. If you look up, and I always tell my children this, if you look up and you see the ceiling, think of that as the veil. And behind that veil, there is a whole team of beings that are there to support you and guide you. You've got great ones. You've got your guides. You got masters, angels, fairies, and all the beings that are on the other side. And anybody that you have had personally in your life that you had soul contracts with. Like for me, it was my sister, my grandma, my grandpa. They're on the other side of the veil, guiding me, showing me, giving me little inspiration, little gifts from the other side. If we ask, they give it to us. And so it's finding that balance between that world, because if you go out to that world and you're spending all your time there, you're not manifesting anything in the physical world. So it's finding that balance between the physicality of who we are and the metaphysical, energetic, connected to spiritual that we are. So one of the things that you can do to find this balance is really practice transitioning. And what I mean by that is, say that you are going the morning with your family. Before you start with your family, before you start making breakfast or doing what you do to connect with your family in the morning, connect with yourself first. Take 1 minute to just say good morning to yourself. Breathe. Feel the energy from the tip of your toes all the way to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. Center yourself in your physical body. And then at the same time, connect with all that is. Connect with the energy of who you are. Then go into your interactions with the people that you love. Then as you're transitioning, maybe you're driving to work and you're about to go into your place of business, or you're about to go make a sales call, or you're about to coach a client, or whatever your business is, do the same thing, transition. Take that 30 seconds to a minute to take a deep breath in, really come back into your body, again, feeling from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers, the top of your head, and all the areas in between, bringing in the energy that you want. Maybe it's the energy of abundance or success or freedom or whatever it is for you. But taking those transition moments to literally connect with you and with you will create that balance in your life that will help you go from, how busy we are in our lives. I look at just myself. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a business owner, I'm a friend, I'm a spiritual being, I'm a daughter. There's so many different aspects of the roles that I play in my life. And I bring a different energy. I bring a different attention to each role that I play. So before I take time to transition from being with myself to then being with my family, I make sure that I'm connected to me within my own physical body and me, the non-physical part of who I am. Before I go from being with my kids to then being with my husband, I take breath. I take my breath in, I take the time I need to transition and decide the energy that I want to bring into the relationship with my husband. It's a different energy than what I do with my kids. At night, for example, after I'm putting my kids to bed, I'm in mommy role. I'm in mommy cuddle role and telling stories and singing songs and all that kind of stuff. And then it's my husband, Frederick, and our time. It's just not the same energy. He doesn't want me singing songs to him and, reading stories and all that kind of stuff, at least not those kind. And so I have to transition to be able to then take my adult time with my husband. So balance in our lives is really important, and it's up to us to choose that balance. We choose what we want to bring into every given situation, and it's up to us to find the transitions between all of the beautiful parts of our lives. Take those transitions, take time for yourself, connect with you, and your partner's on the other side of the veil. Have an amazing week.